Hello everyone, good evening. It's evening here in Australia. So I wanted to start, just tonight's video is a little haul video. I know people like to see bits and pieces that we find. So this absolutely gorgeous, authentic 1930s quilt, not reproduction fabrics, but authentic fabrics, came from eBay from the USA. I had been watching this quilt for a little while and it wasn't selling. I really don't think the photos did it justice because there are the most beautiful, beautiful fabrics in this. And it has got one fairly large stain. I'm not sure where it is on the quilt. It's somewhere. And a bit of yellowing, which I think I'll give it a good soak and see if I can get it out, but it's in really good condition. I put some photos on my, so there is some yellowing, but it's lovely and aged. Here's the stain. Okay, so there is a stain. There's some wear and tear because the fabrics are really old, but I'm going to give this a soak, a gentle wash and a soak. And I'm not cutting this up. I want to have this probably draped across my bed or even on display because it's so pretty. Like, the fabrics are gorgeous. So I got that and it was a bargain. I'm pretty sure I got it for just under 100 Australian dollars, but then you add on postage and you're looking at least another $100. So it was under, I think I got it under 200 Australian dollars, which is good for us. We do have to pay the postage. Now I'm going to leave this in the background for the rest of my things because if I don't, you'll get shininess on my table from the light. So been going to the sewing basket a bit lately. These are all, so the quilt was from eBay. Did I say that? I think I did. So these are just all embroideries that are either partly done or not done at all. So this one here came with the threads and you've got some partial satin stitch done on it. And I've been buying these up because I think for some of them I'd like to actually complete them. And for others, I like the look of the printing on the beautiful linen. So this one's got a tiny bit done and it's got two small ones like this and then the larger tray cloth, and only just that tiny bit of purple stitching has been done. It looks like there was stitching done here and they've picked it out. There's some bits of red or pink. Yeah, you can see the fibers. Okay, this one, absolutely love that. It's cross stitch. Originally $1.99, if only. So excuse me, sneezy time. And it's basically the large one. So yep, that would be a pretty one to actually make in the blues, or you could change the colors. This one, very, very pretty on the label, and the printing's actually really nice. I like the printing, little bit faded. So there's that one. I did get a stack, as you can see. This one, the bit of pink already done on it. It will look like that, and just some pink. Some of these sometimes come with the threads, which is great. Most of these, except for the one I just showed you that had a few threads, most of these didn't come with threads. So this is this one. Looks like it was a big tablecloth, and I've got the tray cloth and the two little ones. Again, it's a pretty design, so that could be really nice in some kind of stitch project, some kind of slow stitch project. So just single ones of these, probably go into slow stitch projects. I love that stitching. It's like quite chunky stitching. It's not like perfectly neat like a lot of them are. This one looks like maybe look at the pattern. Like, even you could put that into, if you do junk journals, like that'd be really great pages in a junk journal. And then you've got the linen attached. So this one looks like it was a teapot cover. And this is a huge linen. I hadn't opened this one out yet. So you've got a really big tablecloth, like table mat there. You've got the two sides of the tea. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, the tea caddy. And then you've got two of these little things as well. What's that? put over your boiled egg to keep it warm. I used to have that when I was little. My granny used to have them for us. So yeah, I just thought that was a really pretty design on the front and chunky stitching. This one is just a like tray kind of mat. Again, a pretty design on top that maybe one day I'd like to stitch. So I do have a lot of these already. I just keep buying them, and if I can ever find one with a bird, amazing, because you know me and birds. Okay, let's see what we've got here. See, I haven't opened these out yet. I've got them out of the packaging, but I haven't opened them out. So that's got a big one, and then two small ones, and the big one. Most of these are beautiful Irish linen. A lot of them are, there's a lot of Regal brand and Semco. Oh, maybe Regal, actually, no, maybe Regal's the name of it. This was being sold for $6 at some stage. It's a similar price to what I got it for anyway. This one looks really pretty. This is cross-stitch style. You've got the old pattern, the piece out of that came with it, out of the instructions, and the cross-stitch design. That one you probably would want to cross-stitch because it's not that attractive. It's not really showing you any flowers, so it's probably nicer to cross-stitch that one. This one would have included a big tablecloth. I don't have the big tablecloth, Semco. It's got some of the crochet done on the edge, but not, oh, hang on. Oh, no, I think it has. It just hasn't been cut away. The crochet's been done. The cross stitch hasn't. Look at that. It is the whole way around. Well, that's lovely. Imagine all the work and how long it took people to make these back then. Couple of small ones, just small. Now this one has a bird, or has birds. Let me show you. Look at them. They are super cute. I'd love to stitch that one. Be really beautiful. So there's your design, but I'd love to fill the birds in. So that one, $3 was the original price. I got it for just a little bit more than that. They've gone up a bit actually. Prices have definitely gone up, but I guess they're quite in demand and they're hard to find. This one was $3 originally, or resold for $3, I don't know. And what have we got? We've got the two little tray cloths and then the bigger one. That's very pretty there. So, yep, that was a stash of them. I didn't buy them all in one go. These are probably from what I'm showing you tonight's from a few different shops, but a few different visits. So let's go with this little bundle here. Lovely little sandwich tray. I always like to get these. You know, feed sack or flour bags or whatever they are. This wasn't very expensive. It's got a bit of writing on it, but that's cool. It adds to the character. If you go look at Corinne's Just Because quilt, she's put big ones of these on the back, and it's such a great idea. Oh, this one had barley. So always pick up them when I see them. These cute little dolly. I found this one on the weekend. It was quite cheap. These kind of mats we always pick up because they're quite thin, and so they are good for your slow stitching. Thank you, Gigi. I'm filming. She's telling my dog to move. He's on the couch. Two little napkins, serviettes. Same design, slightly different colours. This I just bought. It's just a thin handkerchief, but it's really lovely, soft linen, really lovely and thin and soft. So I bought that because I just thought I might use the fabric. This I thought was really pretty. Just a lovely pale blue with a design on it. I think it said where it was from. Here. It is made in Portugal. Made in Portugal, so it's Portuguese linen. Okay. This one here, it's stitched, but the edges haven't been crocheted, but I thought that was quite pretty, that. I don't normally go for purple. I don't dislike purple. I just don't gravitate towards it, but I like lavender. This is so soft and delicate with gorgeous little stitching crochet on the edge. Lovely soft handkerchief. All 4 sides are decorated, so it feels so nice, super soft. That'd be like your soft tissues that you blow your nose on. This hand towel in a lovely green, just a pretty colour. Found a tablecloth. I always look out for these sort of retro styles of tablecloths. I've got heaps of these. I've been collecting these for quite a while, and if I see them, I pick them up. So actually I think I might have got this one off eBay, but it wasn't very expensive. I think it was eBay. Okay, this tablecloth, I got this one on eBay recently as well. It wasn't too expensive. You can find bargains. Sometimes Marketplace is good too. So pretty flowers, decorative edges. It's a smaller square tablecloth. Some of these things, if I really like them, I keep them as tablecloths. I don't think I showed you this. I think I showed Rach this. So this, just trying to think, did I show you this one? I don't think I did. Oh, no, I found this at the Balmain sewing basket recently. I don't think I showed you this. I think I showed Rach. So those birds are gorgeous, and this is a really old, it's like calico, soft calico, just a really old apron. It was supposed to be an apron, and the lady in the shop was saying that they were thinking about repairing it. There's, you know, some pockets are coming undone and here, and, you know, the binding on the edge needs to be done better, and they left it as is, and it was selling pretty cheap, and I just saw it and went, that's amazing. Like, I might fix that eye up because it's come a bit loose and there's bits sticking out, and same with the little center to that flower, but that is really gorgeous, and it's a bird, and I'll soak it, and I'm sure I'll get some of these stains out. They might not all come out. You could add a little bit of stitching to it, but yeah, I think I showed that to Rach, not you guys. And then lastly, this little tray cloth was really pretty that I found at Sewing Basket. I think this one was from the Balmain one. Sometimes I go there and I get heaps, and then other times I don't get much. So it's just a matter of going fairly regularly. Even if I go one week and then the next, I still find stuff. Then this basket. I've been looking for a vintage sewing basket. I did want one that was like the kind of straw on the side and then the soft cover on the top. So when Rach covered, when we did boxes in our useful things, which was first half of last year, I think it was like the second and last project saying, Rach had a, it was made out of cardboard kind of suitcase that she covered in papers, and then she made a beautiful slow stitch piece for the top and for the inside bottom. And then Sally West Dottie B, she had a really great old, much older than this one, but an old sewing box that had a fabric cover, and she made a gorgeous slow stitch piece. So I wanted to channel both Rach and Dottie B and make one myself. Now you could cover this with a slow stitch, and I got this, and I'd been searching for ages, and they are hard to come by, and the lady in the sewing basket said they're coming in less and less often nowadays. They're quite rare. And this was a good price, this one. Did I show you this one? I can't remember. This is one I bought. The other one was from the Newington. This was from Balmain. This one I bought just a little bit longer, a little bit earlier. And this one was way more expensive. This was like double the price of the bigger one, but it's older and it's made in Germany, and these are even more rare. So I'm not going to do anything with that because I just think that's super cute. I'm just going to put things in it. So then I got this one, which is probably, you know, 1980s. I had this kind of thing when I was a kid. But on eBay, I found two that had a fabric cover. So I'm just waiting for them to arrive. There's one about this size, I think, and another one that's just a little bit smaller. I'm waiting for them to arrive. I think I might cover them rather than this one. And then I'll have a little collection of 4 sewing baskets. So inside are things that I picked up. So I'm going to show you that. And it's just like the kind of satiny. It's in pretty good nick, this one. I think it's, you know, maybe 80s. It's not that old. So I'll take all these out. These are just, I just chucked these all in when I bought them. So these are all from the sewing basket. I got a few of these cottons. Always pick these up when I see them if I like the colours. And I picked up some Appletons. I tried to get bright colours on purpose for our current project because I probably need some bright colours. So we'll set them aside, set the basket aside, and let's have a look at these laces. I'm going to use this tin. No, that'll be shiny. I'm trying to think of something dark I can put behind. Oh, I'll just put a piece of fabric. I just put this green fabric so you can actually see the lace. It's just plain green, sort of soft coloured fabric. Okay, just want something darker so you can see the pattern. All right, so that was really pretty, flowers on that. So I usually just buy whatever's left on the thing. You often get them for like 50 cents, $1 a metre, $2, depending on what they are. This kind of one would have only been 50 cents a metre. This gorgeous card is quite a bit on here of a tulle kind of lace. Got tulle in the background, which I thought was pretty. So quite a lot on there. This one is a really pretty pattern. It's a little bit shiny. It's probably got some polyester in there, but I thought I might see if I can dye this one like a pale green or something. I thought I'd experiment a little bit and see what I can do with it. Might take the dull the shininess down a bit. I just really like the pattern, the leaves with the little rose in the middle. So it wasn't expensive. This one, haven't opened it yet. Just get this open for you so you can see. So this little card was $3. Okay, just get it off this way, it'll be easier. There we go. Where's the end of it tucked in? Okay, so always love that kind of thing. I'll always pick things up like that if I think they're old. That one's an old one. This one is similar to the other one I just showed you. It's wider, but it's got a tulle base. And I think I got like, it's just, this was in like a scrap bag for like $3, and there was a heap of laces. So this was one of the ones in there. So I got a bundle of that. Don't know how much there is, haven't measured it. I think this came in it as well. It's old, there's some staining. This one came in it. This one's much softer than the one I just showed you. It's very similar, very similar. It's not exactly the same, very similar, but this one's not much softer. Look how similar they are. I'll show you. Well, actually, it actually does look like it's the same, except this one's wider and this one's older, but it is the same pattern pretty much. This one feels older. Okay, this gorgeous piece was in the bag. Look at that. Love the eyelet kind of trim. That's the right side. That's, you know, they often cut off things. Actually, I'm going to put them all in my basket so I don't have stuff everywhere. Let's go to this card. Okay, so that's a pretty one with flowers. This little card, this is a little small lace, pretty little flowers on it. These cards came in, I think, like a mixed box of different trims, all these ones on cards that I'm showing you now. These ones are really old and lovely, you know, the darker kind of colour, not so white. So I've got 4 trims on there. This one, and then finally this one's really soft and pretty, that one. Yep, so that was a good bonus. And then finally this one has 3 different trims on it. So you've got this one, and the middle one is just tucked in there. It's a wider one, and then this pretty piece. That's the front side, tucked under. But pretty, really pretty laces. So, yep, they're always a good bargain. I always look for the old ones. I don't like the synthetics. And then finally, the last thing I just wanted to show you, these are my most exciting finds, I think, ever. So there's two of them, and they are slightly different, but I found these unfinished tablecloths. Look at how pretty that cross stitch is. If I open that out better. Rach, you're going to love these. I don't know if I've showed you these, Rach. Let me see if I can get this opened out. I'm trying to get this big bit on camera. You see the flowers? So some more work to do on this, and I think that this is the kind of thing that I don't want to cut up. I will want to maybe potentially finish it. Has a green border. I'll go to the sewing basket and match some of the thread colours and gradually work on it, because you've got bits done. This side's fairly done, and then this side has really, over here, where am I? Over here has nothing much really at all. So yeah, I'd like to finish that. It's really pretty colours. And then the other one, this one I'm showing you, is the same kind of thing. This was a big pack, tablecloth, unfinished object, linen, 130 by 130, and it was $20. And look at all the threads that it comes with. Look at them all. They're kind of, what are these threads? Like, they're stranded cotton, but they're kind of shiny. Let's have a look at the threads first. So, yeah, they're shiny. It says Perry Luster. It's got a sheen to them. Made in England. They're English. Does it say if they're 100% cotton? I don't know, but look at them all. So, and then, so I've got all these that aren't even opened yet. There's quite a few of them. Actually, there's lots in here. Let me show you. So all of these. And then I've got some cards of them as well. That's a different type of thread. I think that's just been thrown in, but look, there's cards of them too. So yeah, a lot of threads. And then look at the pattern. They've coloured it in and got all the numbers of the type of threads that they've used, but they've coloured it in. So maybe they've done their own colour scheme, and that's just a pattern stuck on cardboard. I think the pattern's super cool. So I'm just going to put all my threads back in the bag. I don't want to lose them because they are a specific type of thread that I don't have and I don't think I really see. And then let's have a look at the tablecloth because it is well and truly started. So another one, not as big as the first one I showed you. Hang on. But the floral pattern runs around the border. Like, how beautiful. And you've had, that whole corner's been done, and then you've had some little bits and pieces that are started. And this, this is the middle. Hey, let me show you. That is running along the middle. And then we're over to this side where it's only just been started with a few colours. So yeah, that's just a few exciting things that I've found reasonably recently. These tablecloths, I found one a longer time ago, but I thought, look, I've had them together because they're similar. So I thought I'd show you them. And then most of the other stuff is, which one's newer? I think this one was newer. The other one I found a bit longer ago. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you because, you know, many of you appreciate this beautiful stuff. So anyway, I hope you liked seeing, this one's my favorite. I hope you like seeing what I've purchased. Like, how beautiful. Let's see, the threads on this one They're the same threads. They're the same type of threads. They got that little bit of sheen. But you could always work in stranded cotton. They definitely, I'm just looking at them. There's a couple like attached here. They're definitely stranded cotton style, but just a bit shiny compared to normal. They've got a luster. All right, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing a few of the things I've found recently, and I will see you again for a new quick snippet video. It's coming out this week, and then Roxy's Journal of Stitchery on Sunday. So I'll see you soon. Bye.